Yo, what is up everybody? Jumping here on, I'm back with some more Dragon Age Inquisition for the PlayStation 4. In our last episode, we completed that epic-ass main quest. And now we've been exploring Skyhold a little bit. There's still a lot of stuff to do here, but once we get done with this, we will definitely go and do another main quest. Alrighty, so we have a side quest over here. I believe it's Colin. I think he has something for us to do.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in full redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
Are you angrier at Corypheus or Samson?
I don't know. Samson at least should know better. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Well, alrighty, so I guess we're gonna have to go do that eventually. Alright, so we have another quest over here. And yeah, this place is massive. I have been exploring a little bit, and I love this area. It's just a giant castle, and there's so much to do, but like I said, we're gonna try to get it all done in this episode, and then maybe in our next episode we'll do another main quest. If not, then we might try to start one in this episode. I doubt we'll finish it, though. Hey, it's Varic. Oh, no way!
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
What the fuck?
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
I cannot believe they did this. This is so insane. They went with default Hawk. Wow, dude. See, like, BioWare has put themselves in a lot of problems with these kind of games. It dates back all the way to Knights of the Old Republic, because in Knights of the Old Republic 2, they stopped using Revan because they really had no way of knowing, like, who Revan was, what it looked like, you know, that kind of deal. And, yeah, this is really interesting. It makes me think that maybe in the next Mass Effect game, they might actually just use default Shepard, if you decide that that's what you want. I don't know, man. I cannot believe that they're doing this, though.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varic said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Alright, I gotta be honest. I don't know how I feel about this whole Corypheus story because... I don't know. Like, it's kind of lazy just because we've already dealt with him in Dragon Age 2. We killed him! I mean, what the fuck? How did he come back to life? Hopefully Hawke might know.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it.
Alrighty.
Inquisitor.
Oh, cool. Alright, let's see what he has to say.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Varic said you were the champion of Kirkwall. I've only heard a little about what happened there.
What happened at Kirkwall was the same thing that happened everywhere. Fearful of blood magic and abominations, the Templars brutally suppressed the Circle. And in their desperation to survive, the mages of the Circle turned to blood magic, or became abominations. Finally, a rebel mage named Anders destroyed Kirkwall's Chantry, and everything came tumbling down.
Alright guys, now if you did not play Dragon Age 2, you have to understand that one thing that was really disappointing about Dragon Age 2, in my opinion, was that no matter what, the mages were kind of bad. Because the whole game, like, a lot of the mages were like, listen, we don't want nothing to do with blood magic, we don't want nothing to do with demons. But in the end, they all turn into fucking, like, demons and abominations, and they're all using blood magic and shit. It was freaking horrible.
I heard that Anders was your friend. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Anders might be dead in the default story, because he said he was crazy. Okay, well, I'm glad he's dead, because fuck Anders, man. He was great for combat. I loved him in combat, but he was so fucking annoying. God, I wanted to kill him myself.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out of the Free Marches. My uncle Gamlen's still in Kirkwall, but everyone else I used to know, they've pretty much scattered to the winds.
Alright, so Hawke is a mage. Hawke has to be a mage. The reason why is because of what he just said. My brother. The only way that your brother would stay with you and wouldn't die in the beginning is if Hawke was a mage.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varic isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. And you.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Wow, man, that is insane. That is freaking insane. Alright, well, that will be our first main quest. There's no way around it. I have to go do that. Alright, so we have other stuff to do. What is this? Sit in judgment. Judge the prisoner. Alright, that sounds pretty sick. Let's go do that. Alright, so we're here now. Okay, who are we gonna judge? Oh, I have an idea. Oh, yeah.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment, where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Will we be taking heads right here in the hall?
Goodness, no! If such an option is available, it will be done elsewhere. And it may not be necessary. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Alright, so this is interesting. I guess that throughout the game we're gonna have to, like, judge people, and we can execute them. More than likely, I would think that if you execute certain people, it might cause problems, so we'll see.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Alrighty. Let's see. I have a pretty good idea who this is. And if it is this guy, I am totally gonna take his fucking head.
You recall Gerion Alexius of the Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination, on your own life, no less. De Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
After what he's done, it's time someone did.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Alrighty, well this should be easy. No, fuck that. Nope. Yup.
You served a monster, Alexius. There's nothing more to be said. You'll die now, by my hand. Again.
What do you mean? Again? Inquisitor! Did the spell work?
Ha ha ha! You will never know! Damn! That is what I'm talking about. Oh, that was so fucking sick. Alrighty. Ah, dude. Alright, now, let's actually come over here to the Undercroft, because one of the objectives I had was I need to go to the War Council, and I also have to go talk to the blacksmith?
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
Okay. That's pretty sick, so we can actually design the castle ourselves. Okay, who the hell is this?
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Wait a minute, I know this name.
You're the magical advisor?
Oh, you're her. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. The breach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
Okay, I think I know who this is. I'm pretty sure she is the girl from Dragon Age Origins. It's like the little dwarf girl who wanted to study at the Circle? If you remember that, that's a really old quest.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Harriet's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Corypheus say. That's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Corypheus made it to open. But it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces, and I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. They'll all see.
Damn, girl. Alright. Let's go ahead and check this out so we can customize. Oh, this is cool, dude. Oh, wow. Okay. Beds. We can unlock more. Wow, everything's like locked to me. Oh, not this. The Grey Warden, let's go. Oh, wow, dude. This is insane. Thrones? Oh, awesome. Windows. Alright. Well, that's whatever. Okay, let's, look at our weapons. Whoa, what is this? It's like a golden weapon. Okay, let's go. This is a warrior only. What is this up here? Oh, we can increase our damage? No. 30% chance of masterwork. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see this. More DPS on the sword, so yeah, we're gonna totally use this. And let's see. So, since this is for warriors, and I'm playing on Nightmare, I'm going with health. I always think health is, like, the most important. Alright, let's go with more Constitution. Let's go! Aw, did I not craft a amazing sword? Whatever. I'm gonna end up giving that to Blackwall anyway. Alright, modify armor, potions, upgrade potions. I think we're done. Here we go, craft armor. I don't think that there's anything we can really make right now, but whatever. Modify armor, don't care about that. Let's see about modifying weapons. Oh, no, wait, this is a golden sword. Awesome. Can't do anything with it right now. Now, I want to buy, because I actually want to get those respecking, like, here we go. I want to buy some of these, if I can. Okay, which one is it? I think it's this one, actually. Let's see. Okay, what is this one? Oh, okay, so basically we can buy one of these for free, and then the rest of them will cost money. I'm gonna buy 4 of them. I might want more, because I want to respec, like, all my people. I really do, because I've been looking through the specializations, and I want to get rid of my poison weapons on my main girl. I don't really care about that. I want to get rid of, like, the stuff I went for with my mages. I want to max out the spirit tree, and that's it. And then the rest of the points I'm going to put into, like, their specializations, because Donovan, he has a necromancy, which sounds awesome. And then the other girl, Vivian, she gets, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a Night Enchanter or something like that. It's so freaking OP, man. It's so OP. Alright, I think I'm done here, so let's get out of here. Now, the question is, what do we want to do? There's a lot of stuff to do still, but I'm really glad we got that out the way. So I will be respecking. I might wait. I think I'm going to wait for that, though, and I'm going to show you what I go for. So I won't be doing it right this moment. Alright, let's actually come out here, and I believe we can still talk to Iron Bull. I think he's over here. We can also talk to the one girl, too. So let's do that. Okay, so here's Iron Bull. Let's see what he has to say. Hello.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, Mir, Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Huh.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori, or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
But those two soldiers might think you're an asshole.
So?
Haha. You know, the reality is I would think that they would think he's an idiot. Because the one girl actually said, like, why she joined up. And then he's like, why did you join up? Didn't you say that you were serving a noble? Well, she just said that, yeah, she was serving a noble, but then she died.
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes next.
Alright, well thank you. I did not actually... I did not see that coming. I thought it was going to be a little bit more suspicious than that. Who the hell is this?
I serve, as has always been my calling.
Okay, I don't know who you are. Alright, let's go ahead and go back over here. And let's go talk to her. Hey, what's up, baby? Oh, shit.
You knew where Hawk was all along!
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit!
You kidnapped me! You interrogated me! What did you expect?
Hey, enough! You're taking his side? I said enough! We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. Hawk was our only hope. He was the champion of Kirkwall. The mages respected him. And you kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy...
Varric's not responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
I was protecting my friend.
Varic is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varic kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varic. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Leave Varic alone. He is my homie for life.
Attacking him now won't help us, Cassandra.
Ha! Exactly.
And you better not be keeping anything else from us.
I understand.
He did bring Hawk. Late, perhaps, but Hawk is with us. As are you.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
What if you hadn't believed him and you'd tracked Hawk down?
Honestly, Hawk might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. He supported the Mage Rebellion, after all. he wouldn't have trusted me for a second. But this isn't about Hawk or even Varic. Not truly. I should have been more careful. I should have been smarter. I don't deserve to be here.
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. I don't know what's to come, but you're more than I could have hoped for.
Aw, thank you very much. Ah, man, that was crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and come back up top. And I think we have another quest to do. We have to go talk to the one girl, Josephine. So we should go do that, I guess. Also, I need to talk to, like, Donovan. Yeah, I think I need to talk to him still. Oh, Varic.
That got a little heated. Are you alright?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
You could have told us about Corypheus sooner.
I found out he was involved at exactly the same time you did. Until he showed up at Haven, I thought he was dead. Nothing we saw at the summit made me think he'd been there. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Aw, don't be so hard on yourself. That sucks. Let's see, can we talk to him again?
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carter clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carter to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
You had nothing to do with this, Varic.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carter to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
You know, like I said, I'm kind of disappointed with this storyline because,
Your worship,
I don't know, it just pisses me off that, you know, a lot of people didn't play the DLC. Legacy was the name of it. And if you played Dragon Age 2 and you didn't play that DLC, then you would have never known who the fuck this guy was. I knew because I played it. But yeah, man, that shit's wild. Alright, let's see. Solus, Donovan. Alright, yo, let's come over here. Alright, I guess we'll talk to her.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Inquisitor, I was not expecting a visit. You had little interest in speaking to me privately before. But as dear Josephine says, it's never too late to make a friend.
I hope I'm not disrupting anything.
The commander was just delivering the names of those we lost at Haven. You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead we lost Haven. You look out for your people. That's a good thing, is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives. Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter. Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus... We're better than Corypheus.
Wow! Cat fight up in here. Damn, we just got real bitchy. Alright, let's come down here. Hello? Who are these people? Hey, look, it's the one girl. I'm not gonna talk to her yet. Hey, Donovan!
So, Alexius is dead. All the good he once stood for, his integrity, his beliefs. He betrayed them all. I won't say he didn't deserve death. I just wish there'd been another way.
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption, how we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hossberg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. And the guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
That must have been difficult.
Back then, I was furious. I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
Was it hard being away from him?
It was hard not having a patron, yes. I'm not exactly built to fit in. At any rate, he's dead now. More's the pity.
I should go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the good part.
Aw, poor Donovan.
Always with the questions. What will people say?
I should go.
As you wish.
I should go, haha. Alright, well, that's whatever. Let's go ahead and talk to Josephine. Alrighty, so let's come over here. I think we're almost done. We have pretty much talked to everybody. And in our next episode, for sure, we will definitely start the next main quest.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death. The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress no matter what.
I pray you're right. If your vision of the future comes to pass. The death of the Empress heralds the destruction of everything. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Selene is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Does Selene know about the threats against her? Can we send word?
I've sent messages to the Empress, but it's impossible to know if she's received them. I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
Alright, so we will definitely do that soon. I think I'm going to do the Hawk quest first, just because that one seems more interesting to me right now. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this episode. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, will you please like the video for me? Be sure to subscribe, and I really do hope that everyone has a very nice day, and peace out.